Happy Monday, all of our Facebook fans out there. I'm local forecaster Brandon Roux with some exciting news. This is not a monster winter storm, but I think it's our first Alberta Clipper of the year, and it's going to bring some measurable snow. What I love about Alberta Clippers is that they don't have a lot of moisture. It's a really cold core snowstorm, and so the snowflakes sort of stack up on top of each other. It doesn't take a whole lot to accumulate, and it's really easy to get out of the driveway. You can almost use a leaf blower or a broom, something like that, but it's going to add a real festive look for us here around Metro Detroit. So, what's the deal? When's it all starting? Well, looking at conditions later tonight, starting to go down. So anybody who is driving or traveling late tonight, overnight, is going to hit some of this, and it's going to come down pretty heavy through parts of the overnight hours. We're looking at after 9 or 10 o'clock. I say 1 to 4 inches, but watch the satellite radar picture. Again, this clipper starts up here in Alberta, Canada, and moves at a pretty good clip here. And you can see already in Manitoba, parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, it's coming into form here. And it's going to sweep across the area. Exactly which strip or stripe area of Metro Detroit will get the heaviest block of snow, it's always a little bit uncertain how this is going to set up. But all the model data indicates right between I-96 and I-94, so right through the heart of Metro Detroit, with this Alberta Clipper coming later tonight. So let's show you some of the snow total chances. And again, this area of darker blue right here, I mentioned that 96 to 94 swath of some areas getting upwards of 3.5 to 4 inches of snow, even right down here close to downtown, where there will be some areas maybe across our extreme north zone, maybe down closer to the Ohio border that are maybe closer to that 1 to 2 inches, which is why we say 1 to 4. But I think a good chunk of Metro Detroit is going to wake up on Tuesday morning with a solid 3, maybe 4 inches of snow. Light, fluffy Alberta Clipper snow. Haven't seen a lot of it this season, so we get a little excited, and certainly will produce a nice clean little blanket over Metro Detroit, which is always nice. It's looked a little glum, a little brown, a little dirty, and this always does a nice job at cleaning things up. Do we have any love, any questions out there?
Some people saying they're worried about the commutes for tomorrow morning, and even Tuesday night. It looks like it might even be kind of continuing.
Well,
is that what we're looking at?
No. I think that what's going to happen is that there will be a decent chunk of snow on the ground, and you're right to be a little concerned about Tuesday morning's commute. It's not you. It's the guy next to you, right? We always forget how to drive in this stuff. So there will be problems tomorrow morning. I think we get a little bit of a break. Maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, things will slow down a little bit, and then a second wave comes in and sort of adds to the totals, which is why you saw it growing even through the late morning hours, just a little bit. A chunk of it, the majority of it will come in early in the morning, and again after 10 o'clock tonight through about 3 or 4 in the morning. That will be the heaviest of the snow, and it certainly will be out there on the streets to deal with, and it will be slick and slippery. But as far as that really wet, heavy, slushy, nasty, icy snow, not one of those. Again, it's almost something you can take care of with a broom on the steps. If you want to get creative and get the leaf blower out and do the driveway with it, you probably get away with that.
And probably not school closing type snow.
I doubt it. I really do. There could be some minor snag in somebody's system where, you know, the rural areas are usually the biggest concern because they've got to wind through hilly, slippery roads with bus loads full of kids. And that's usually where you'll see some closures. Maybe some parts of rural Livingston, Oakland, Washtenaw, Lapeer County, but I'm not calling for any of that. 3 to 4 inches is certainly manageable, but will slow us down a little bit. And looking ahead, I'm not getting too excited about this, but Super Bowl Sunday, I've been looking at this for about a week and a half. Doesn't look like a monster storm. You remember a couple of years ago around here when we had that big foot plus of snow on Super Bowl Sunday? looks like now the storm maker will be just south of us, but I would anticipate, just looking ahead, because everybody's traveling around going to different parties and maybe you're having a beverage or two, that we will have some snow showers around on Super Bowl Sunday afternoon and evening. Just planting that seed now. We'll work on the forecast and get some more details as they get closer.
All right. Thank you, Brandon.
Love you all.